I beg your pardon? What the random? Okay, I'm sure you guys have seen this by now, but Nickelodeon Mexico Kids Choice Awards had a category that was Best or Favorite Ship. There were a lot of nominees who you may or may not know. I don't know if they're all couples or just play couples on TV. But if you look there at the very end, Lisa and Jungkook are presented as one of the shipped nominees. Obviously, there was a swell of reactions to this, and I think most of them were either confused, amused, or just did not like it. And they didn't dislike it because they didn't want these two to be together. I think the majority of the dislikes came from the fact that they're not a couple, they don't play a couple, and you know what? They don't even have that much interaction in public. It just came out of nowhere and people didn't like that it could make things uncomfortable, or it's just embarrassing for the both of them. People were asking Nickelodeon Mexico to remove it, getting together and voting for the other ships so they don't win. I don't know, what were your reactions? Is it all in good fun and it's okay for them to do this just because they think it's a cute couple? Or is it a bit inconsiderate to the two artists, the fans, maybe even disrespectful? I mean, they even have a mocked up photo of the two together. I don't know if this was for fun, for attention and ratings, or if they thought Lisa and Jungkook might come to accept this award. Can you imagine? And again, my reaction is just, what? Whether or not you think this is wrong of them, I think we can all agree that BLACKPINK and BTS were undeniably wronged by Channel 9 and the show 20 to 1. A lot of you guys wanted to talk about this, but just in case, for those who don't know or are just confused, 20 to 1 is a show about pop culture on the Australian TV network Channel 9. They aired a segment about BTS, and I'll share with you some of the things said in that segment. It opens up with this guy kind of annoyingly reiterating over and over again that he hasn't heard of BTS. Alright, we get it. You think you're above it all. Go sleep in the hallway. Another guy said when he heard something Korean had exploded in America, he was worried, but it could have been worse. But not much worse. They commented on BTS's singing and showed a clip of Jimin's voice cracking to push that narrative. And speaking of pushing a narrative, which they obviously had some kind of agenda, they talked about BTS's UN speech, but only mentioned that RM talked about hair products, completely missing the point that it was their Generation Unlimited movement launched with UNICEF, urging kids to find their voice, to stay in school, and to ultimately love themselves. There are other derogatory jokes and comments in throughout, and obviously this created huge backlash against them. Hashtag Channel 9 apologize was trending, and fire Alex Williamson. Now, Alex Williamson wasn't in the segment, but the way he responded to the outcry and to the people was completely nasty and disgusting. I'm not gonna read them out loud to you, but you can see for yourself. This is the kind of person we're dealing with. These are the kinds of people we're dealing with. That's why even when the apology came out, nobody took it seriously. And if you actually read the apology that they put out, it is not an apology at all. It might as well have said, we didn't really do anything wrong, but if you're offended, then sorry, I guess. This show, these people, and even this network is just looking to stir the pot and looking for attention. Not too long ago, they falsely reported about drug use during BLACKPINK's concert when it actually took place at an entirely different location. Like, I get this show is supposedly made up of comedians, but the jokes weren't funny. You could have at least made them funny and not go for such low-hanging fruit. The only joke I saw was the network and the show itself. So let's not waste another moment of our time, another mention of them, and another breath. You know what? It's been a good day, so let's end it on some positives. At least this brought two big fandoms together, and you know what? Here's a real picture of Lisa and Jungkook together.